Let's learn another measure of central tendency, mode. Mode for ungrouped data you have learned in standard 9. It is that value of the observation which occurs frequently. Means an observation with a maximum frequency. Let's take an example that these are the marks of 15 students scored out of 10. So here we find that the 6 is occurring 5 times. 6 is occurring 5 times and 5 is occurring 6 is occurring 5 times, 5 is occurring 1 2 3 4, 5 is occurring 4 times. So here we find that maximum number of time 6 is occurring, that is 5 times, therefore mode is 6. So here maximum occurring number is said to be mode. Do we use this mode in the practical life? Yes, we use it in many industries, like right from the cosmetics till the garment, shoe industry, or any business, or even if you want to go for a simple thing, if you want to buy or join a coaching class, we just go by mouth publicity that maximum people have enrolled there, maximum people using this. So mode is something, a practical central tendency where we use it in our day-to-day life. As you have seen the mode for ungrouped data, let's understand the formula for mode of a group data. For mode of a group data, the first thing you have to remember that the classes should be continuous. This is the formula for mode. So first thing, the classes should be continuous. And as we found out the mode for ungrouped data, here the formula here it is L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. As you can see here 1, 0, 2 is involved. This is a subscript for frequency. This actually locates the positions of the frequencies where you have to find out. In this mode, there is no need to draw the table. We just have to write what is the given thing. If you write what is F1, F0, L and H, that's more than enough. So first thing I said, the classes should be continuous. The second thing we have to find out, the class which is having the maximum frequency. The class which is having the maximum frequency will become the modal class. For that, the L is a lower limit. So here the L, we are trying to find out, locate the term. So L is a lower limit of the modal class. Here F1 which is there, F1 is a frequency of the modal class. F1 is a frequency of the modal class. H stands for the size of the class interval. When I say class size is nothing but it is upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit, you will get the class size. F1, as I said, it is a frequency of the corresponding. So whichever is a modal class, the corresponding frequency is F1. F0, as you say, it is a previous 0, 1, 2 we say. So it is preceding to the modal class. The frequency of the class preceding to the modal class is F0. I hope you must have guessed what is F2. So F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. So here once again we understand, you have to understand this formula, that formula for mode is L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So the classes should be continuous. Classes should be continuous. This is the first thing. Next thing, for finding mode, you have to locate the modal class. Once you locate the modal class, that L is a lower limit. H stands for the size of the class interval, upper limit minus lower limit. Then F1 is the frequency of the modal class corresponding. Previous preceding is F0 and the succeeding is F2. Now let's see exercise 14.2. Here the following table shows the age of patients admitted in a hospital during a year. Find the mode and the mean of the data given above. Compare and interpret the two measures of central tendency. Let's first concentrate on the central tendency, that is mode. So here we can find out that 6 patients are in the ages 5 to 15. There are 11 patients 15 to 25 and so on. Here the classes are continuous. Yes. So if the classes are continuous, can we find the mode? Yes. The next step is to find out the modal class. So the modal class is a maximum occurring. So maximum number of patients fall between 23. So the greatest frequency is 23. Therefore the modal class is 35 to 35 to 45. Therefore, L, the lower limit is 35. The H is the class interval, or the we can say class size. 45 minus 35, that is 10. F1 is the corresponding frequencies. F1 we can find, that is 23. F0 is the preceding, that is 21. F2 is the succeeding. Now, so we apply the formula. Mode is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 the whole into H. So we substitute 35 plus 23 minus 21 upon 2 into F1 minus F0 minus, so 2 into 23, that is 46, minus 21 minus 14 the whole into 10. So let's solve this bracket, that is separately, that is 23 minus 21 and 46 minus 21 minus 14 into 10, that separately. So when you solve here, we get 23 minus 21 is nothing but 20. 26 minus 21, so here we have minus minus plus, so 46 minus 35 will give you 11 into 10. So here we have 23 minus 21 is nothing but 2, so 2 into 10 will give you 20. So 35 plus 20 upon 11, when you divide, you will get 35 plus 1.8, that is 36.8. So we found the mode. Let's find the mean. Okay, so 36.88 here. So when we find the calculation of mean, let's see the next class interval frequency. So we can do by direct method. So as you all know, to find mean, the first thing we have to find is a midpoint. So midpoint of 5 to 15. Here we find out midpoint by using the formula upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So 15 plus 5 will give me 20 divided by 2, that is 10. Similarly, 15 plus 25 will give you 40 divided by 2, that is 20. Similarly, so on. So you can find 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that is a midpoint. So Fi Xi we can find out, that is 6 into 10, that is 60, 11 into 20, 220, so on. We multiply and find Fi Xi. Then for the formula, you all know that X bar is nothing but summation Fi Xi upon summation Fi. So we need to find the sum of Fi Xi, sum of frequencies. So when you write the total, 2830 divided by 80, so we'll get 35.37 years. So we can find that mean and mode are approximately same. The next sum. The given distribution shows the number of runs scored by some top batsmen of the world in one-day international cricket matches. Find the mode of the data. As you can find out, there are 4 batsmen who have scored runs between 3000 to 4000. 18 batsmen have scored runs between 4000 and 5000, and so on. You can find. Now, to find the mode of the data, the first thing, is the class continuous? Yes, it is continuous. Second thing, find out the class with the maximum frequency. So maximum frequency or greatest frequency is 18. Therefore, the mode of class is between 4000 to 5000, where L is a lower limit. So L is 4000, which is F1. The corresponding F1 is 18. For this 4000 to 5000, F1 is a corresponding frequency 18. Preceding to this frequency is 4. Succeeding, that is F2, is 9. So we apply the formula mode equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 the whole into H. So when you substitute 4000 plus 18 minus 4 upon 2 into F1. So 2 into 18, 36, minus 4 minus 9 whole bracket into 1000. As I said, let's solve this separately, that it's a form of binomial. So 18 minus 4 will give you 14. So 14 into 1000 will be 14,000. Similarly down, 36 minus 13. So 36 minus 4 minus 9 will give you 13 minus 13. So 36 minus 13 will give you 23. So we have 4000 plus 14,000 upon 23, where 14,000 divided by 23, you will get the answer 608.695. So when you add, you get 4608.695. Therefore, the mode of the given data is, this is approximate, where you can just round out. Thank you, students.